looks like we're live. Let's go ahead and do a quick sound check. I can hear myself there just fine. We are good to go. Alright. So, yet again, doing an early Friday. Oh, I need to take... Let me actually do it right now. Take the current Friday off the schedule. Let's see. Where is it? Should be there somewhere. Schedule. Yeah, edit that. And it'll be marked as skipped because we're doing it early. I don't know about Sunday, but we'll see. I won't mark it as canceled just yet. We might do something extra on Sunday. Okay, there we go. Now that all the administrative stuff is taken care of, let's go ahead and continue with Souldiers. Today, we're just going to... Well, not just going to finish the floating module, or at least attempt it, but also we should have time for other stuff. Should be able to go for about 3 hours maybe today. But we'll see, because I do have a slight headache. It's not even a full-on headache yet, but it feels like it's an oncoming headache, so we'll see how I hold up. But for now, let's see. So last time we explored this upper part of the map and grabbed a good number of the chests we were missing. We've got 6 more chests to find and 2 more Beigels here. So if I remember correctly, my plan was to go around here, if I'm not mistaken. Take this, loop around like that, and then that would take me back down here, and then I would go towards the left and climb through this area. And I think everything else has been explored. At least I've done a second pass on everything else. And then for whatever's left, we will just rely on our new bird. I don't think I need to go down here, do I? I don't know if I've explored down here. Let's see. I think I came up from below here last time. Yeah, I remember that corpse. Okay. Okay, it's coming back to me. I guess I want to take, well, we'll look slightly into this path. Okay, there's a chest there that was already obtained. Anything hiding behind these walls? Doesn't look like it. Anything looking breakable? I know I'm probably looking at this map a little too frequently, but I don't know, it helps me catch things that I might have missed. Oh, speaking of things I might have missed, there was a room. There was a room somewhere towards the beginning where I went in and it was a dead end, but one thing that I didn't try, it was kind of like this, where you had these pipes, but one of the pipes was above me. Like, it was between two pipes like this. You could get between two pipes. And there is no reason why the upper pipe is not open. There's a chance that if I jumped there would have been like a hidden inside of the pipe that I could have climbed through. So that's something I want to try and check for. And also I see that going in through this path is not going to work for us. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh. There we go. I was pressing left too soon and that caused him to drop. Okay, so we have to go this way after all. And then just come down like this. In there, at least as far as I can tell. Grab it from the other side. There we go. Probably something I've already done before. Yep, switch pressed. And then the way back up. I'm probably dead, but might as well give it a try. Wait, is there anything hiding back here? Of course not. I didn't check the ground. Nothing that I can fall through. Okay, I think we're good. I keep pressing away from the wall a little too early. And there we go, just as I predicted. That's actually okay, it saves us some time. What did we lose? A couple of experience points? I'm not too worried about that. Oh, right. I just realized something. If I have two copies of the same accessory, I can equip 2 of the same thing. I don't know why it took me so long to arrive at that realization. So, if I could get another copy of, I think it's the Feathered Tiara that gives evasion? Hold on. Hold on. I think I might have something here. Killing that crow made me think about it. Yeah, Feathered Tiara ++ has 10% attack evasion. If I had 2 of them and I equipped both at the same time, would I get 20% evasion? There was something else that had evasion on it as well, but I think that was a one-of-a-kind item. Yeah, this Oculus necklace. This came from a chest, not something I can farm from an enemy, if I remember correctly. So, this combined with the Feathered Tiara. I don't know if it would stack like that. I hope it does. I don't see a reason for it not to. But evasion isn't really a stat that I can check to confirm. I'd have to fight a bunch of monsters and get my statistics. There's probably something hiding over there. Ow. Oops. There we go. Last attempt? Yeah, nothing's there. Just a place to rest, I suppose. Oh. Oh? Was this hidden? Yep, unexplored. Okay. Found something. Ah, I see. That's another Lacrima fragment. Okay, simple side route. Anything over here? Anything extra? Anything I can break or fall through? It doesn't look like it. Well, actually, I want to go down this way. Ow. Yeah, something like this. So, if I see a vertical pipe like that, it might be worth it to try jumping underneath it just to see if there's like a hidden interior that I can go to. Like there might be some hidden tunnels that I can climb through. Oh, right, paralyzed. fall through that. Yeah, it was a situation that looked pretty much exactly like that. Thanks for the heals. For a minute there, I was expecting one of those big guys to show up. Okay, and I need to take this downward path. Because it's a dead end. Once I pass it, I'm passing it. Inspect every nook and cranny. Right down there. Alright, back to full health. And this was the gauntlet room, if I remember correctly, which is where I got my air dash from, if I'm not mistaken. Possible to get here as a slime. It's possible to get anywhere with a teleporter as a slime. That's something I have to keep in mind. It hasn't mattered yet, as far as I can tell, but it could in the future. Did I try this wall? Everything's been tried. For a minute there, I thought that Roomba was trying to tell me something. Wait. No, Wind doesn't have any special interaction with you. Okay. Left or down? Down. Alright, there's a Feathered Tiara plus plus. Is that our first one? No, it's not. We've gotten it before. this. But alas, that doesn't appear to be the case. Wait, can I fall through this? No. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Did I get the dark crystal for this place? Yes, I did. 5 chests and 2 Bibles left. Those 2 Bibles are going to be the bigger problem if the bird doesn't seem to detect them. I have to wonder if these are just placed here as hazards, or are they something that I have to destroy all of, just like that one puzzle that we did last time. Is there some sort of hidden reward for blasting all of these at the same time? I hope that's not the case, because this looks like it would be quite difficult. Getting all of these? I mean, it's one thing when it's confined to a single room, but if this is expected of you, it feels a bit unfair. How long does it take them to reform? Yeah, that's not enough time to... That's not enough time to hit all of them. No way. Wait. Those didn't reform. Yeah, I don't know. I just hope that that's not the case. I'm going to assume they're just placed there as a hazard. Oh, and I've made my full loop around. Perfect. Now we go left. Can't fall through here. I'll try this. Nothing that looks breakable. I don't know if I've done this lower route. Doesn't look familiar. Oh, okay, this one is definitely... No, wait a minute. Is it? Because this one looks like it could be a potential puzzle room. Getting the timing on this right is going to be quite something if it is what I think it is. Does that light keep them? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't keep them charged up. Okay, I see. So the turret is taking care of the left half, and then I need to hit these. Should have been it. Study this again. Okay, so I need to hit those. I don't know, maybe it's just a trap. I'll look into it. But for now, I think it's better to save our time and try something else, and if it turns out to be an actual thing, then at least I can say that I called it. At least I can say that I suspected it. From you. What was it called? Altera Punisher, I think. Oh, right. We just moved around. But yeah, I'll have to remember to try that one, or at least look into it. Make sure if it is something, then I'll figure out how to do it eventually, but if it's not, I'm not gonna waste my time with it. Right. Okay, this time we go left. the breakable wall. I see it. Alright. And there's one of our Bibles. That's one less to worry about. And that was the upper left corner of that room. Wait, is there? No, we already went there before. Ready for him that time. There's probably something down here. Or maybe this purple thing wasn't here before, but then showed up here after I hit the switch. Well, let's climb and see if there's anything up here. I doubt it. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Oh! There we go. That's something we can check off. 4 more chests, 1 more Bible. 93% map completion. First, yep. Cracks in walls. Nothing that would suggest a hidden room there. Both hidden rooms have been discovered here, unless there's an extra hidden room on top of each hidden room. And there was nothing in here, right? Or was it a Bible? It might have been a Bible. Nothing hiding there. This could be something. That doesn't work? Wait, let me try that again. Yeah, the reflecting attack doesn't trigger those things. Well, good to know, I guess. Nope. Ow. I'm glad crushing is not an insta-kill here. Okay, apparently that counts as a crush. Well, I can get there from above, so I'll try sliding down that wall from the other side once I get to it. Those are not always on, so there might be a point in coming near them. Nope. It's not breakable. Okay, gonna have to repeat the loop. Up. I'll go for the save point. I could use a health recharge. Shouldn't be anything back here, I don't think. Oh. Interesting. These guys are still here. What voice did I give you? Our goal now is to find the origin of those parasites. We've come all the way from our own planet in search of it. We'll find it, whatever the cost. Okay, so yeah, they're just staying here. Makes sense, they don't want their ship to be invaded again. Might as well keep it occupied. Had the chance to whip it out. those guys. I tried looking up online if anybody knew what the actual rate of those accessory drops is. Nobody knows, apparently. Either that or I didn't look far enough. Okay, that looks like something I can fall through, no? Probably want to be electric here for the resistance. I can make the interval on these just a little bit longer, would be nice. Here. Afford 2 more hits from this thing. 1 more hit. I survived. And that was the tunnel from before. Yep. And that's everything. That's everything that I'm able to see. So we are missing a Byghoul and what, 4 chests? Yeah, 1 Byghoul and 4 chests. I have no idea where they are. Oh, and there was that thing I wanted to try. Let me see, what was that room like? It was... So starting from the entrance, which is right there, I went in, went up like this last time. There was some sort of dead-end path somewhere. Was it here? Or maybe that one up there. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Save point. We cleared all the monsters, I think. Oh, nope. Well, I don't think we lost anything important. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one. Or at least I think this is the one. If I'm right, then it's either that or more likely that upper path. Okay, yeah, this is the place. Yeah, this pipe over here. Okay, there's nothing there. I was just looking at the footage from last time and thought maybe it might be worth a shot. Okay, that's enough adventuring here. Let's go find our bounty in the Spider Lair. Where it would actually be to just go down here. Okay, fast travel to Spider Lair, and then he's one of those acolyte guys, probably somewhere in like the lower half. Wait, acolyte lair. This might be it. Okay, this is the upper part, so maybe not, but we'll see. Oh, and these guys are weak to wind, if I remember correctly. I finally get to hit them with their weakness. Oh. Okay. Can I climb back up? There we go. I guess I can break these along the way. I was like, there are no spikes in that pit. I'll have to remember that for a second playthrough. Uh-oh. everything we can do here. Map filled. And yeah, I don't see anything of interest. I guess we go down below, which is somewhere around here. I'll go to that save point and go down through the water. Acolytes, hold on. I didn't get all of them, at least not yet. I still haven't gotten their rare drop either. Wait. There's just a rock here for no reason? Okay, yeah, it's just terrain. Feels weird to put it there. Save point is to the left. I knew there was one near here somewhere. Yeah, let's take this path. Oh, last time I was here, I ran into this place by complete coincidence. And there was a slime hanging around here and its HP bar was showing. When I looked at the footage, its HP bar did not show until the room itself was revealed, so good on the developers for remembering to hide that and not let clairvoyance give it away. I forget if that thing has a rare drop. Let's check in the bestiary. Oh, it has the arachnid pendant. The jade creepantula is the one that we need to still claim a rare drop from. And the regular acolytes. And there's something unknown here. So there's still a creature we haven't encountered, and it looks like it's from the Spider Lair, because these are all Spider Lair creatures. Stone Golem, I think there's only like 2 in the whole entire world so far. Oh, I know what that missing entry from the bestiary is. It's our bounty target. Was there nothing that way? Or maybe there was something that I already claimed. Okay, a switch. And I can't fall down there. spiders coming out to play. Oh. Oh, right, and I think I remember there was like a collapsing floor here. Where are you? Oh. Perfectly placed electro orb, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, yeah, hitting them with fire seems to be the most effective and gets you more health out of them, too. Okay, so they came out of here. And there is a little bit of a drop there, so if I could come in as a slime... But I don't remember seeing any luminous pools here. Checkpoint. I'm glad that its death cancels its attack. Even with its weakness, like, I just barely made it there. This is not a fun place to have those bats show up. Was the hidden room, yeah, with a whole bunch of enemies. No, just you? Well, that was one more chance at the rare drop at the very least. And all I have to show for it is reduced health. Rope. was safer? No? Alright, that works. Oh, there he is. That's our guy. I wasn't ready for that. It's okay, we have a checkpoint nearby. That's not fair. That gold was just... Okay, there. I finally got it. Another chance at the big potential maybe? Okay, this time I'm going to take the lower route, which is probably more dangerous, but I need to get to that safe point before I fight my bounty. There we are. They haven't come back yet. Oh, that barely did anything. Alright, that's all the minions taken care of. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Well, I think. Maybe not. Oh no! More summons! I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so at half health he summons bats. But that's why we got that save point. Okay, gotta be more careful. Whoa, saved by the level up. Yeah, I totally did that on purpose. Totally. Saved by the level up. I mean, worst case scenario, I would have given it like 2 or 3 more tries and I would have figured it out. Let's see. We're missing 1 Bigol, 7 chests, and a dark crystal. And it might be that we can't finish this area until we do something with the fire temple, because it's connected to the fire temple at 2 points, and there might be more. There might be like, there's a lot of empty space here in this sort of middle region. So yeah, for all we know, I might as well go grab that chest. It's probably a potion or something that I left alone. Back when I thought I was actually going to need them. Yeah, I don't see anything else on this map. It looks like I claimed every chest except for that one, out of the ones I've found anyway. Wait, is that? No, for a minute there I thought it was a save point in a hidden room. Okay, either the fire temple door or that one. I'll do the fire temple one. Other fire temple door. Wait for the wrong dialogue to load up again when I meet Grouper and Mackerel. Any more acolytes I can try farming here? Doesn't look like it. Bridge. Oh, just money. Why did I leave that alone? If it was a potion, I'd be understanding. Maybe I left it alone because I didn't know what it was and I was worried it would be a potion and just never came back for it. Ooh. I didn't see these on the way down. That's why. This side of the fire temple, maybe? I would think I explored this area before, but you never know. Yeah, that was as far as I went with it. Ghoul up there, and that ladder is practically within reach, but still can't be touched. We have to get to it from the other side. Why even have this then? I guess to get that one chest. Yeah, that was the only thing obtainable here this whole entire time. For that Bible, we're just gonna have to do the fire temple proper. Which I think I want to do now, because what else is there to do? I could try combing through this area, I suppose. But it's big. Yeah, this is a lot. Okay, I'm going back to Hafen City to claim my reward. And then we'll continue with the fire temple. I don't think there's anywhere else for me to check. Let's see real quick. Maps. What do we have? Forest of Fear, I think we 100%ed. Oh, there was that one missing chest in Tempest Plains West. Don't know where that is. But it could be worth looking through here. Sabuna Desert is complete, and I think the Great Pyramid is complete now. Yeah, I could try Tempest Plains West. I'll just coast through it real quick. And then we're off to the Fire Temple and continuing the main quest. Wait, let me save. And now talk to these guys. Oh, there's a new bounty up there. Or no, that's the one that I am about to turn in. What did that creature look like? There weren't a lot of details in the assignment. Yeah, now they're talking about the Nautillion, the Project .5, or no, Project Zero, right? Project Zero, Project .5, I forget what it was called, but the white Nautillion that we fought. Ah, tentacles! Actually, please stop there. I'd rather not know. And we got the Oceanic Pendant ++. Is that the right reward? Yeah, Project .5 gives the Hunter's Medal. Okay, so it is the correct reward, but just not the right dialogue loading up. It's like off by 1 for some reason. Because when I turned in this guy, I got the dialogue for this thing. That is so strange. So I guess whatever our last bounty is, we're just not going to know what the dialogue is for them unless we look it up online. What a strange bug. What could have caused it? It might have been... Did I turn in 2 bounties at once the last time? I think that might have been it. I think I did this guy, Jokey the Mad, and the tempestuous Avalarian. I think I might have done both of them and then turned in both at the same time, and that might be what's causing this problem. Any updates to Brigard's diary? Doesn't look like it. Okay, anything else I need to do here? Well, I guess I might as well level up some weapons. We've got all this Ascarite. We might as well. Looks like I had no need to worry. This cannon, even while unfinished, can take anything. Let's see. Remote control bombs and pink bombs. I don't think I'm going to use these in combat. Ionic Nail might have its uses. The Winter Rose might be a good turret for attacking flyers. The Hibicus Crystal might be good in some situations. Fire Viper might be able to help with crowd control. Garnerock Chakram, I tried it, and didn't really get to see much of it because I didn't hit a target that it could bounce off of. Shield of Zarga I was not impressed by. Dark Axe actually might be useful. Dark Whip, yeah, that is kind of like the Ionic Nail. It can do some decent crowd control for us. And I think that's everything I could ever think of using in combat. From what I have so far, anyway. We'll probably level everything up once we've found all the Ascarite. There's probably an achievement for it. That's the kind of thing that developers tend to give achievements for. Wait, there's... what is that? Something. Is it the church? There's something above me on the map. Not sure what it's there for. Do you have anything new to sell us? Apart from that one fruit? spiny shell so far seems to be a unique item, but maybe we'll come across it somewhere in the fire temple. I don't even know if it's worth the effort to sell the extra accessories that I have at this point. We're too rich. How much money do we have? 96k. Okay, I want to go to Tempest Plains West, but I want to do it from the Sabuna Desert side. I don't know why, but I feel like that would be the side where I'm missing whatever it is I'm missing. Oh, that parasite is reminding me of something. So, in the bestiary, there was an entry. Let's read Callie first. So, Callie was one of the explorers who ventured the deepest during expansion plans for the Spider Lair. Before having to retreat from the extreme temperatures in the area, Callie was stunned at what he saw, and began to employ a new type of bomb that ended up causing more than one fire in his Brotherhood's lair. Anyway, there was the new parasite, the... what was it called? Observer parasite? Is that what it was called? Did I pass over it? The observant parasite. So, there was a term, yeah, in that first paragraph. This intimidating parasite features the same traits as its kin, with a surprisingly strong chitinous exoskeleton. I think I pronounced it chitinous last time, and then I was like, wait a minute, no. I remember some word, some sort of biology word. And I remembered chitin, it's like the material that the shells of insects and crustaceans are made of. So yeah, it's pronounced chitinous, not chitinous. I'm sure I've mispronounced many things, but that one, I don't know why I felt it was important to correct. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. regenerated or respawned. And I can't reach these ropes. Oh, yes I can. I was like, I know I did this before. And then there was something over here. Yeah, there was like a sand construct that I needed to get. No, just that rope. Okay. Well, that was a waste. One more time. Okay, I've been here before. You know what? Let's go ahead and equip the bird. I even said I was just going to do a quick pass through here, and now I'm too in the zone. Let's see. Where was it? It was closer to the top, wasn't it? Pitch's whistle. Yeah. put this in place of the volcanic pendant. Wait, that bridge is breakable. No? Oh, it's just... There it is. We found it. No! What did I... Well, that's fine. It goes towards the achievement. I was trying to open the menu. Let's see. Accessories. My mind went to the F key because I was thinking you have to press F to equip and unequip these. Whatever you want to call them. Accessories. Amulets. I keep wanting to say amulet, but the term this game uses is accessory. Let's see, Oceanic Pendant ++. This is the new one we got. Sub-Zero plus 30% defense against the frozen, altered state. Spring, contact with water slowly restores your health. We've seen that before, but this is a more potent one. 5 every 5 seconds. As opposed to, I think it was 1 every 5 seconds, or 3 every 5 seconds from the earlier version. And then Inferno plus 22% fire damage to enemies vulnerable to this element. Okay, and of course we're equipping the volcanic pendant back. Alright, that's Tempest Plains 100%. Tempest Plains West. And is Tempest Plains proper? Yeah, that one's also 100%. Okay, we're good. Where's my nearest save? It's gonna be down here. Yes, made it. Okay, fast travel to Fire Temple. Let's see. Where in the Fire Temple do I want to go? A lot of unexplored areas. I guess I'll do this one. And then there was, of course, the hole where Ratatosk went down. We never did go down that hole. I don't know if that's even a hole or if it's just for illustration purposes, if it's just scenery, but we'll see when we go back there. Okay, up here, was that right? No. Oh, well how about that? That was one of the doors that was blocked off, so now we can go down there. And it seems to be just one little room, so we might as well. I'll circle back to it. And there's the potion I wasted. double check my equipment. Okay, I still have... Yeah, I've got the right stuff equipped. I don't know why, but it felt like... It felt like my volcanic pendant wasn't working for a second. Wait, can I drop down through here? Yes, I can. Do I want to, though? That place is locked. That's probably the hole where, what's his name was, Ratatosk. Okay, so we're going to the right. Let me save what I got. Read this before? Yeah. Oops, wrong button. Map. I went the wrong way. There we go. There's a door down here that opened up. Yep, right there. Oh, this looks like some sort of arena. It's going to be some sort of gauntlet. That's what I was expecting when I saw the shape of the room on the map. Dark. Yep. I was about to say somebody from the Dark Brotherhood. Dark Razor.
So it's still not over then. Alright, I wouldn't want to disappoint.
Oh boy, here we go. Electricity is so far the most effective thing we have. Fire is fine. What about water? What about sand? Didn't seem like he was affected by sand at all. Oh, I just... Yeah, no weakness. Just use any element that's not wind or neutral. Okay, now let's study his move set. I can do that too. Okay, so when you're far away, he does... Oh, that's new. Okay, so he just has that wheel rolling forever once he summons it. So that's going to be a thing we have to deal with. how you like it. Actually, I think I want to go with sand. I do have walls I can bounce off of. Seems to have invincibility frames that I need to be careful of. Yeah, like there. Maybe ice is the better way to go. Oh, it wasn't fully charged. Yeah, so this is going to be a very focus on dodging kind of fight, it looks like. And it's only going to get worse when his health gets down. He's going to do something after this, I'm sure. No? Okay, so it looks like what I need to do is manipulate the direction of his throw after he does that dive bomb attack. So what I want to do is not air dash, which is what I've been doing, but double jump. Jump one direction, then do the double jump in the opposite direction. I think that will do it. Or that. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I keep forgetting. I'm going by muscle memory and just repeating old habits. Yeah, let's try that again. When he dive bombs, jump one direction, double jump the other direction. Oh, I did it wrong. So there's a blast radius on that throw that I need to be aware of too. Maybe just use the wall. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting results. Oh, and then that's to prevent me from utilizing the wall too much. I think he was about to do a new move there. Just had to show up to this fight with the worst possible element. I've messed this run up way too much. Now, which element should I go with? That's the real question here. You know what? I'm gonna reload the save, just so I don't have to keep on switching elements every time I start this fight. And what do I want to use against him? I don't think blinding him will help, so sand is probably not the best. I guess fire, because if we trigger a burn, then we can at least get some chip damage on him. Okay, I can block that. That's good. Oh, and of course he's completely invulnerable during this. Doesn't help that much. I forgot he's resistant to neutral magic. At this point, just kill me. Let's try that again. They designed it so that it lingers for just the right amount of time to line up with your air dashes and your double jumps. I can already tell that's a bad run. See, that's another thing that gets me, is sometimes I fall right between him and his blade, and because of his height, I can't get out of there. Gotta dash towards the wall. That way I can bounce off. Forgetting. Yeah. Don't want to mess with whatever that was. It's so weird getting stuck between him and the wall. Like, you get these weird collisions that you're not used to because most enemies you can just walk through. And then, yeah, if you saw that, right? I was above his head, but then I got magically pulled back because I wasn't high enough above his head. Like, I started dropping from my jump before passing his head, so it just kind of decided, oh, you're not over him, so slide back down. It's like his hitbox is triangle shaped. Kind of like a slope. Yeah, I'd say he has the same sort of hitbox as just like terrain that's sloped upward. Oh my goodness. Well, I got him to half health on instinct alone there. That's another thing to watch out for. When he has a rolling blade, he can call it back seemingly at any time. And if you're between him and that blade, it's gonna get you. That almost felt good. Just gotta reinforce the right habits. Oh, no. Magic on that one. Quadruple whammy. I was doing great and then all at once. There's half my health gone. More than half, even. If I'm not mistaken, I think what I just saw was him changing his mind, like he was about to throw towards the wall and then change direction at the last second. I'm gonna have to double check that when reviewing the footage later. This is not the run. And here I was worrying about being overpowered. No, it turns out for the fire temple you need all the power you can get. Tell me now. That was a bad run. I should probably talk less and focus more on the fight. Not taking that one. I had a good run where I got quite a few hits in before taking any damage, and then it all went downhill suddenly. I'd like to get a repeat of that. Kill me now. That would help much. The other thing I'm not doing is I'm not doing normal attacks. I should probably do more of those. I'm relying a little too much on the reflection attack. Once he gets you for at least 2 hits and usually 3. And again, that awkward collision box that he has on him. I mean, they did a good job designing it to be painful, that's for sure. Goodness gracious, we're not winning like this. Now we're doing a little bit better. And there it is. Now we're suffering. Okay, so I wasn't hallucinating that one time. He really does change his mind about where he wants to throw the blade. Okay. This might be the run. This might be the run. Assuming he doesn't have any other moves that we haven't seen yet. Ooh, that was a close call. Oh no. Oh, yep, he's got something. What's he gonna do? I saw that blue flash. It's something we can deflect. And I can't deflect when my shield is down. How do I deal with it? Oh, I just had to survive it. Can we actually pull this off with 1 health left? Oh. Oh no! His suction got stronger. Okay, you can sneak in a little bit of damage when he's gonna do the wind thing. Oh, come to think of it, I wonder if when he summons the gas, I wonder if we can get rid of it with wind. Well, time to test it out. Oh, and he is targetable during this time. Wherever he is. Interesting. Well, at least we're getting to that third phase sooner. I'd rather take the 8 damage than whatever I get from... Okay, I'm dead. How are we supposed to deal with this? I think I have to time that deflection just right, and that might get him out of it. I was too late on the air dash there. And also, he's not suffering any status effects, so it doesn't really matter which element I'm in as long as it's not wind. That time it was higher off the ground. So when it flashes right and left, it doesn't necessarily... What's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't necessarily have like a predetermined attack range that it's going for. It depends on where it finds you after the flash. To memorize the timing on it. If I can even get to that phase, just kill me. Okay, kill me again. Yeah, this is not the run. Okay, there it is. Yeah, you have to deflect him. Or you can't deflect when your shield's broken. But okay, I learned something new. Do it over. We're learning, we're learning. Oh. Do I just have to duck for those? Because I remember seeing some of them on the ground. Unless there's an audio cue telling me if they're going to be high or low. Okay. I can dodge some of them by ducking. Oh, I thought I timed it right. Do they flash lower when they... It's kind of hard to tell because they flash so fast. But I think that might be it. The lower they flash, the lower they are, in which case you jump. Otherwise you duck. gotten some more hits in there. Oh well. I got greedy there. Wall again. Just kill me. I'm not feeling this run. I should have tested what happens if I'm shielded up when he pulls me in. If I was gonna let myself die anyway, that would have been an opportunity just to see how it works. Because if the shield absorbs the first few impacts of that, then that would mean more time for mana regen. Yeah, that flashed lower. I need to get to that phase with more health so I can see those attacks a few more times to understand how they work. Just to get a better understanding of how they're telegraphed. That's easy enough to dodge when it comes from the top. Duck. Oh. Duck. Duck. early. No. I misread it. Block. Perfect. Oh. Okay, I'm understanding that phase a little bit better now. Now I just have to master the timing of those dodges. Okay, now I know I can be a little bit more greedy with the mana regen. Thought I blocked in time. Okay, I think what I'm going to do for the low ones is just block, because jumping over them seems too risky. As long as he doesn't do like 2 of them in a row, I should be fine. Oh, I messed up that run really badly. I thought I was holding left. Now let's do that one over. Because by this point I know I can do better than that. I know I can reach that last phase with no hits. I thought he was about to start that wind move. That's why I went in for the hits. very good run, but we'll make do with it. Or not. Wasn't counting on that crit. Well, that's not fair. They should have just passed through me. I wasn't expecting it to triple hit and break my shield. That was a close call. I could have had him there. I was worried he was going to go into the wind move again. I was hoping I'd be able to get out of its range in time. the best run. Not a very terrible run either. Can't afford another block. Block. Oh. This could be it. We got him.
First that monster, and now you. Did it really have to end like this?
Last spell. What is it? You learned the skill Vital Sproutling. Okay, so looks like I'm pressing my skill and jump button to summon this little tree. If you and an enemy are within the Sproutling's range, you will gradually absorb their health. Interesting. Oh, and there's the key that we needed. Alright, we got the Fire Temple key. This key is from the Fire Temple. It can only be used once. And the Sand Crystal for our troubles. I think I could have done that with 0 hits. It's definitely doable. That could have been a no-hit. That could have been a no-hit. I wonder if there's a boss rush mode that unlocks after you clear the main game. Wait, is there anything? Aha! I was about to say. No, is it just as simple as... Yeah, I was overthinking it. Can't carry any more of those. Can't carry any more of those. And we got the Dark Razor. Throw this blade and watch as it travels across the ground or walls, devastating everything in its path. Honestly, this might be good. This might be good for cleaning up. Yep, works exactly as you'd expect. It got stuck on something. Oh no, it's just, it can't come out of there. And it lasts for a while. Yeah, that's got a good duration on it. Yeah, that could be useful for example, a situation like this, where you see an enemy who is just around the corner, but you're separated from them with a wall like this, and you can get a sneaky hit on them without having to be in any sort of danger. But for now, will cycle back to my bombs, just in case I end up needing them. Or actually, let's go with daggers. Man, that could have been a no-hit run. Anyway, we got the key, but also there was... yeah, there was this downward path. I want to say that key is just to that one room, which is probably going to be another boss. So I want to try and go down. Oh, and let's actually try this thing. Okay, so if we're within this range, I can absorb enemy health. Costs a fair bit of magic. Just gotta remember that I have it. Am I even going down the right path? No, I am not. Oh, wait. This path is closed off. I can't go down there. Oh, wait, yes I can. So, yeah, here. Okay. It's just closed off. We can't follow him in there. Unless, maybe... No, we're gonna end up doing something up here that slams through the ground and then allows us to chase him. That's gotta be it. There's even a way back down from there, once we actually get there. That room again. I think it was... oh, just straight to the left and then right up the vines, and I think it was over here. Yep. Alright, here goes nothing. I bet we're in for another boss fight, in which case we'll have to do it next time. And dark our path doth go, your fate. I don't have time to finish reading it. Enemies don't wait for you to finish reading inscriptions. In light and dark our path doth go. There's more? This is the farming spot for these guys. In light and dark our path doth go, your fate is met with stars aglow. Okay, light all the torches, I'm guessing is the translation there. I know, I'm quite the talented archaeologist. I've been doing this for years. Is there a time limit on this? Oh, kick down that ladder. and blow up that wall. Oh, that was too close to it. We can't carry any more of that. Well, I guess I might as well consume it. Whoops, wrong button. Wrong button. What's my... Oh, there's my item swap button. Okay, consume. There we go. Crit chance increased temporarily. Wow, that is very temporary. That's like... Wait for the perfect window, or else you're really wasting it. I bet if I hit them with the right element, I can get more health out of them. That's how they interact with fire. What about water? Sand? Sand seems to be the right one. Yeah. Hit them with sand to get 5 health each. Fire. Which one am I missing? Light and dark our path doth go. Your fate is met with stars aglow. In light and dark. So I have to light the right ones. It's not lighting all the torches. Okay, I guess I'll forfeit my archaeology license then. I don't even know if you need a license to be an archaeologist. But whatever the credentials are for an archaeologist, clearly I don't have them. Is there any clue in this room? Okay, so now they're all gone. In light and dark our path doth go. Your fate is met with stars aglow. Well, stars are typically at the top, so just the top row? Are these also considered part of the top row? Nope. Let's see. If I look at the markings on this bowl, does that tell me anything, or is that just decoration? I was about to say, what was that sound? I accidentally triggered that clue again. I'm not sure. If it's not the obvious, then what is it? Do a light half and a dark half, maybe? Maybe I got the wrong half. Let's try lighting the other half. Doesn't do it either. Let's see. There's 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2. That's how they're organized column to column. There's 6 on this side, and there's 6 on this side, a total of 12. I don't know if that means anything. That's quite the vague hint. Let's see. In light and dark our path doth go. Your fate is met with stars aglow. So the stars need to be glowing. I already tried doing all the ones that are on the top. I would think those are the ones that you associate with stars. Do I need to light them and then interact with the tablet? Let's see. So there's 12 of them. So top 6. That didn't do it either. Path is met with stars aglow. What does that mean? And here I thought we were gonna encounter another boss. I guess this is a boss in a sort of way. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna have to just sleep on this one. I mean, it is time for me to wrap things up anyway, so yeah. I'll mess around with this and see what I can figure out. Worst case scenario, I guess I'd have to look it up in a guide, but hopefully I won't have to do that. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. We'll go back to it later. Let me go ahead and grab a save, and then I can call it a day. Is this? Yeah, this path works. Oh, and actually, let me see, how much... Wait, we've got one more spell. I thought... There's one more spell to learn. Okay, so that means there's one more member of the Dark Brotherhood to face, right? We got Arcanorum from Dark Lance, Temporal Field from Dark Axe, I believe, Arcane Projectiles from Dark Claw, Chain of Souls from Dark Whip, and Vital Sproutling from Dark Razor. Yeah, there's one more. Okay, but the other thing I was going to look at was our supply of... where is it? Where's our supply of Rockyrite shown? Right there. We've got 13 Rockyrite. That might be enough for an armor upgrade, actually. Let's go to Hafen real quick. Just to check. No, I need 17 each. Alright. Let's warp back to the Fire Temple. And it was in the Smoldering Pass. And yeah, I'll just have to sit down and see what I can figure out about that puzzle. Worst case scenario, I could resort to a guide, but I'd rather not do that. I would hope this isn't something where you have to check a guide. I'm gonna spend up to, let's see, how much time will I give this? I'd probably give it an hour of playing around with it to figure it out. An hour of just kind of thinking and playing around with it off screen, and if I can't figure it out within an hour, then that's really bad as far as game design is concerned. And at that point, to the guides we go. But either way, whenever you see me next, be it Sunday or next Friday, I will have that puzzle figured out, and then we'll be able to carry on. Speaking of next Friday, we should be back to our normal schedule from next Friday onward. Should being the operative term. I might start a little early, maybe like half an hour early, and end half an hour early, or something like that. But for the most part, we should be back to our normal schedule starting next week. So, yeah, look forward to that. Hope you enjoyed watching me suffer against Dark Razor today until I eventually figured out the fight so well that I could have gotten a 0 hit. It was so close, too. I don't think I took any hits during that last phase, unless I'm misremembering. But anyway, that's enough of me yapping and complaining. Take care, and I will see you next time.